I always had a green thumb. It really comes naturally to me, and a huge interest. They're just so beautiful. Plants in nature, it resonates in my soul. Hi, I'm Kim, also known as House of Botanical. I live in the South Shore of Montreal, Quebec, in Châteauguay. Welcome to my home. I've been living here for 3 years. My philosophy on plants is, again, just trying to bring nature indoors. I love using them as a way to decorate. It brings so much life to a home, so much color into a home. So my passion for houseplants, it goes way back. Since I was a little girl. I actually always loved flowers. I always, like I said, loved being in nature. I used to, don't do this, but I used to go around my neighbors' front yards and just cut all their flowers and make really nice bouquets for my mom. I did get in trouble for doing that, and if somebody did that to my yard, I would be pretty upset. But I was a kid and I was young and I just wanted to please my mom. This is a popular location in my home where I keep most of my plants, as it is located in front of its east-facing window. East-facing window meaning that they get a lot of direct sun during the morning, and throughout the day after that they will get a lot of bright indirect light. Ficus, philodendrons, also my Hoyas, they do really great here. I have actually a lot of plants that I'm proud of, but mostly would be my Pothos on my ceiling. I've had it for so long. It's just a plant that keeps on giving. As you could tell, it really goes all around my home. I've cut it so many times just to make more babies. I've given away babies, and it was also given to me by my late uncle. So it's very, very special to me as well. And I kind of wanted to create the indoors, the jungle, and bring it indoors. So what's more unique than putting up on a ceiling and creating that type of, I don't want to say vibe, but yeah, it's a jungle vibe. The Pothos is a vining plant, which means in the natural habitat, it either goes up or down buildings or trees. What better way to showcase it in my home by putting it up on my ceiling where the leaves can grow big, they receive a lot of sunlight. It is one of the easiest plants that I suggest that every plant parent should own. It pretty much thrives on neglect. It will tell you when it needs to be watered, it needs sufficient light, and then after that, it grows beautifully into this. I tend to go for the greener plants, the large foliage plants. And what's fun about it is that you get them small and then eventually they grow into beasts. Birds of paradise needs a lot of direct sunlight for it to flourish. One of the key things that the plant does is that it will shred its leaves. This is completely normal, especially in its natural environment. This allows the water and also the air to go through so that the plant doesn't fall over. So shredding of their leaves is completely natural. I think that we should build a skylight just above it, just so it could have its moment, as much light as it can. It just brings a lot of warmth, a lot of happiness, a lot of growth. In my home, I also have 2 young boys, and I just find it's important for them to learn about nature in as many ways as possible, teach them what I know. This is their room. They have the best room in the whole house because of this south-facing window, which gives a lot of sun all day long. Plants that adore a lot of sun and direct sun are my cactus and also aloe vera. So they do great in this room. They receive all the direct sun all day long and they are thriving. This is also my marble queen Pothos. This loves bright direct sun. The more sun it gets, the more variegation it gets on its leaves, as you can see here. All this white patterns, very, very cute. So I am a full-time recreologist. I plan leisure and recreational activities for seniors. I'm just creative in general. I've always been to planning birthday parties for my children or just special events for my friends. I'm always the one who they call. Things that I enjoyed making using plants or terrariums. I also have a lamp terrarium that I made that I've also saw on the social media, and I thought I needed to do that because it's just so cool. So they're enclosed containers, usually glass, and then you would plant very high loving humidity plants, and then it just creates their own ecosystem once they're in the terrarium. One of the key components in having a happy plant is the substrate that you use. I use this for all my tropical plants. The 3 ingredients are tropical soil, perlite, and also orchid bark. These 3 components mixed together provides the adequate nutrients for your plants as well as proper aeration so the water can seep through. Anyone can have plants in their home. Anyone can be a plant parent. Being surrounded by plants, either outside or inside, just brings peace. Happiness brings serenity, and your home is where you want to be more comfortable and yourself and just create that warm, peaceful vibe. I want to just give a shout out to my husband because he is also, it's cool that he's on board with all these plants. I also kind of sometimes neglect my family life in order to tend for my plants, so I just wanted to give a shout out to my husband. Okay.